Good morning and welcome back everyone to Thursday the 25th. Hope you're all doing well. Alrighty. Let's see what the weather's going to be doing tomorrow. Going to rain all day, finally. A day off. I mean, it's probably not going to matter too much because most of our crops are probably going to come through. Alright, let's see what the mail has. Mr. Postmail, would you deliver us? Hi Mate, thanks for helping me clean up around the valley. The waters are looking much cleaner. I think everyone will appreciate it. I know I will. That's why I'm saying thanks. I just wanted to teach you how to grow your own fiber. I hope it's useful. Linus. Alright, with that we have learned how to make fiber cereal, fiber seeds. But no, we don't have to make fiber cereal. Nor do we need to include that in our diet. That will be useful. I guess. I don't know. I've never really gotten a lot of use out of the fiber seeds. I think maybe later on in the game it might be more useful. So, yeah. But I'm going to water our crops. And when we come back, I'll check the spirits. But I think... wow, we have a completely empty journal. I was going to say, I think we're doing pretty good with all things considered. I don't know why I watered that way. Anyway, I will see you in a minute. And welcome back, everyone. Yeah, we got everything watered, and as you can see, we got some sweet gem berries that came through. So there's a small puzzle with these that we're going to have to go and do. Yeah, as I said, let's go see what the spirits are saying. Let's go see what the spirit weather is. Maybe offload some of this other stuff in here. See what we got going on. I don't have any eggs in my pocket. Alrighty, so the spirits today are saying displeased. Alright. Well, I think we're going to go to the mines anyways. And there is a reason behind my madness, I guess you could say. We need 11 of those in there. And that is, I just want to get deeper, you know? I just want to keep working at it. Let's see here. So these are just terrible for everyone to give. You also can't make any form of a beverage out of them. You can't pickle them. They're really only good for selling. And one other thing. So I will be showing that off in a moment. Also need to bait these up. Alrighty. Put that in the top part of my inventory. Put that up there. And I guess, I don't know why I'm keeping these CDs, but I guess I'll keep doing that for now. And yeah, alrighty, so the sweet gemberry has really one use and one use only. And that is over in the secret forest. So that statue that said, hey, Master Cannoli is still looking for the sweetest taste. Well, this thing says it's by far the sweetest thing that you've ever smelled. Well, with that being what we need to do with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I messed up again. Wow, you're, good job. Jumping rope is a lot of fun and a lot of work. But into the secret forest we go. So we can get for forageables today. Get rid of all these. Mahogany seed, huh? Well, that'll be... well, I don't know if that'll be useful per se, but we'll definitely take it. Alright, so what you do is you come up to the statue and you give it to him. And his eyes turn red, his mouth opens up, and out comes a star drop. Just like that, our energy has gone up by 33%. You found a star drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of tea. Your maximum energy level has increased. Just like that, we are done with this statue. So, yeah. That quest has come and gone. I think I'll just plant this little guy right there. You, I was gonna let you live, but if you're gonna impede my great empire, I'm gonna knock you down a few pegs. Let's go. I'm getting some Star Wars flashbacks from saying that. Your new empire. And then Anakin goes, "Don't make me kill you," and me and my siblings would always laugh about that. It's like one of the dumbest lines. It's not quite the dumbest line in the Star Wars movie. It's pretty high up there, but it is one of those lines that he sounds like a really messed up kid. Don't make me kill you. Or like a Sonic protagonist. Alrighty. The mines we go. So I don't know if anyone's really noticed or noticed the difference between using deluxe bait and normal bait in the traps. But you're more likely to get actual fish if you use deluxe bait compared to the basic bait. It's not really a big deal. It's not really why I'm using it. It's just what I happen to have on hand. There's not too much of a necessity for me to go to the old mines and get a bunch of bug meat. But, you know, it might seem odd, and many people might not even know that you can use deluxe bait in the crab pots. I actually didn't know. And I was like, one day I was just like, you know, I'm going to try this. And it worked. And then I looked it up, and sure enough, cuts down on the amount of trash you collect. So with today being an unlucky day, I'm kind of just hoping to fight some of these guys and maybe get lucky. But maybe not. It's not really too big of a deal, but we definitely could use some more gold and coal. I can pretty much always use more coal. If I were to go to my level up chart, you'll also, well, I can show in a second. I actually need to level up my fighting skill too. And I need to level up my foraging. So foraging, I'm probably going to level that up in the winter, which is hilarious because winter is like the worst month to gain foraging skill. And I'll explain why once we're actually in the season. As for the fighting, well, the only times you can really do that is if you're in the mines, so might as well mine and fight. But just to show where I am on my skills. So yeah, we're at level 9 mining and level 8 combat. So yeah, we're gonna have to fight a lot of guys. It's really not that surprising for the combat and mining to kind of separate. Just notice that that tends to happen. I'm not really sure why, just how this game works. Well, actually, I might have... I might know why, actually, come to think about it. You spend more of your time breaking rocks, like with ore, or those silvery rocks, and so you're just going to gain more experience. Plus, I think that ore provides significantly more experience per, like, vein you break, compared to, like, the monsters you fight. Well, I could be wrong, and you'll probably see something pop up on the screen if I am. Yeah, so Thursday the 25th. We actually have a holiday coming up pretty soon. It should happen on the 27th. So we'll be looking forward to that. Kind of crazy how fast this season's come and gone. I guess that's just kind of how things go in Stardew Valley. Man, I should have brought bombs. Guess we'll eat this and see if that increases our luck at all. So I think this only increases it. Yeah, it does. So it increases it by 1. Now that 1 is kind of a lie. I think it's only like 0.1 or something like that. I could be wrong. Once again. Future self, good luck with all that. And yeah, the charm that you can get from the one guy over by the Jojo Mart, he will actually increase your luck as well permanently. We are getting close to being able to unlock that thing. It's just a matter of getting another rabbit foot, since I gave mine to the aliens. Excuse me, you little guy. I'm trying to sneak by you. Alright, man. When they say it was a bad day, it definitely was a bad day. Guess I should have brought a bunch of bombs in. There we go, jeez. Well, I see an emerald and an amethyst, so this floor is already looking a lot better. The normal rocks don't actually give you experience unless they drop coal or something else, whether that's a geode or a piece of ore. So you don't necessarily want to go out of your way to break those. Now these silver rocks, they will give you more experience. And if they drop a coal, you'll actually get even more from them. So that's why you might see me running around till I get these. Is they just happen to offer more experience. I also like the fact that the silver rocks only break in one hit. It's kind of nice. Saves me an extra whack. I mean, energy is not really a problem right now, but... yeah, wow, today's one of the first times I can say that I can definitely feel that the spirits were not happy. Usually when it says the spirits are not happy, I'm like, well, you know, it's not as big of a deal. But yeah, let this be a warning to you. Which is funny, because I still do think that it's okay to mine on bad luck days, but... I don't know. I think you're actually more likely to get the super assault, or like the cloud, the ambush, I think is what it's called, during bad luck days. And I think you're more likely to get monster floors as well. Which there's a certain monster floor we haven't run into yet in the Skull Cave. And I do really like it. It's a cool floor. It returns time to the normal flow, which is kind of annoying. But aside from that, it's a really neat floor. And honestly, it's a really good idea for a dungeon. I'm kind of surprised more games don't use the idea that it has. Alrighty, man, we are kind of grinding to a halt here. I'll be surprised if we make it to floor 10. Hello there. Excuse me. Alrighty. Guess another interesting thing I can talk about is this thing up here. So these buffs, as well as debuffs, get replaced if you, so how they work is there's debuffs and buffs that you get for eating, as well as what you can get for drinking. And so if you find something you can drink, and it gives you a buff, it's treated separately than something you eat, and you get a buff. So that means that if you were to come into these mines with coffee, and eat a spicy eel, you'd actually get 2 speed buffs. This can be pretty useful to know in the event that you're trying to move around a map fast. You can eat something like a farmer's lunch and drink a coffee, and you'll get 2 speeds. Now, even a little bit further, you can actually stack the horse, which moves faster than you can walk, with coffee as well. Meaning that you can get the horse buff, or not the horse buff, sorry, the horse speed, plus a coffee speed buff, plus a spicy eel or other speed buff item. And you can get going pretty quick. There is a hard limit of how fast you can go in this game. And I don't remember what it is. But there's also a book you can read that increases your speed very, very slightly. And, I mean, obviously that would stack as well with these, as well as with the horse. And then there's a book for the horse as well. So yeah, there's a lot of different ways you can increase your speed. Oh, geez. Well, we made it past 10. Welcome to floor 14. Definitely would have preferred a treasure floor, but oh well. To be fair, I'm kind of invading someone's home, so I guess invaders can't be choosers. Much like beggars can't be choosers. Man, we are... Well, I mean, it makes sense we're not getting lucky, but man. I'm not expecting it to be this bad. I mean, to be fair, even if we, like, when we leave, I'm gonna have a ton of stone, which will be nice. But yeah, I think tomorrow, if it's a bad luck day, I'm gonna not come here. I think I'll stay in the city and do something else. Yeah, I don't see any more rocks I can break with one hit, so we're gonna head out of here. Well, that wasn't as great of an excursion. Definitely would have benefited from some bombs. And I do not have my garden hoe either. But I set out to get a little bit of gold, and guess what? I got a little bit of gold. So, I mean, I can't argue with the results, I guess. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got going on here. And how much gold do we have? 18. And I guess the rest will do iron. Dwarf scroll. So we can start giving the dwarf these dwarf scrolls. They're not bad to, like, give him. They're not one of his favorite items, they're just a liked item. So it doesn't hurt to give them to him, but it's not, like, amazing, I guess you could say. But let's get rid of this morale. I don't think we'll need that for anything. Alrighty. With that, we have finished Thursday the 25th. Let me just put this plum away. Keep that mushroom with me. Looks like we got some pickles, so we can put those in. And anything else I'd like to pickle? Yeah, we can do corn. Alright, so there we go. Grab ourselves a little egg. And I think I'll run outside. I'm not too worried about a slight penalty on my energy. So yeah, that should be pretty good. You know what? Let's run over to the mushroom cave as well. Our speed's gonna go away. Nope, we are all out there. Alright, let's go. Let's get back home. Get back inside, get out of the cold. Probably chilly out here. And we're at the very end of the season, so it's probably snowing there a little bit. We, you know, it just doesn't stick. Alrighty. And with that, as you can see, the sweet gem berries are kind of nice. So they cost 1,000 gold. You're guaranteed to be able to buy them every Friday and Sunday in spring and summer. And if you have 24 days to let them grow, they can make you a decent amount of money. But at the same time, you can't distill them and you can't pickle them. So grow them at your own risk, I guess. Plus, they're a fall exclusive crop. I air quote that. But yeah, so with that, we have made 13,000 gold pieces. And we have finished a pretty good day, honestly. So yeah, until next time, this has been Latte Sipper. I hope you all have a great rest of your week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.